Hey everybody, it's your suburban garden permaculture style guy here again. There's something of an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. I keep mentioning how we got this free double wide. You might wonder to yourself, how does a person come across a free double wide mobile home? They're not giving these things away, I promise. Right now, because of all the things that are going on in the world and everybody's desire to move to Texas as fast as they can, mobile homes that were basically given away for $1,500 4 years ago, they want $9,000 to $10,000 for them now.
You can see here in the front, there is no vinyl skirt going down to the ground. It's just the walls of the mobile home itself going down to the dirt, all built up around that window right there.
All right, y'all, quick walk around. Quick rock around.
We hoped all we had to do was remove this siding on this side of the building. We hoped poorly.
Trying to get this edge off still. Yeah, just getting some. Yikes. Progress. To let you know the level of BS we're having to rip off of this thing. So after she gets it all unscrewed, kinda, pulls that back and you peel this layer back, then this is aluminum. And this is not even screwed on, it's nailed on, flat nails. That's gonna be ripped out. Yeah, it's getting more fun. This is what we got. This.
Now take note right here that this siding that I've cut right here did go all the way to the ground right down here, and then that's 2 layers of siding because they resided it. Now these sheets of metal right here, that one's steel, and this other brown stuff here is aluminum. They're nailed to a 2x4 stud wall, and you can see I've been breaking through the aluminum to try to get to the studs so that I could cut them in half and then rip them all out like that. But the steel plates have to be removed because you can't just punch through the steel plates like you can aluminum. This is again after I've done cut through 2 layers of siding.
This off, there's sheet metal in here too. It's very hard to get out, as you can see, a little pile. Cutting it
from right here, you can see the sheeting goes all the way to the ground. See it right here behind this, where the staircase where it attaches.
Bring it up the skirt up to the floor joist so that we can then trim it and get it moved out of here. The lady's giving it to us if we can get it.
The previous owner removed and kept all the parts of this back patio staircase thing, so it's gone.
It moved. She's giving it to us. So yeah.
Turned out to be the worst spot. There were 6 layers here. The sheeting you can see on the outside, the red stuff, a sheet of steel, that tarp, then the wood frame, and that sheet of aluminum that was under there. 6 layers across this corner right here.
Cut this off. Looks like there's other siding under that. I'm gonna cut through that. Get the bottom of this thing exposed so they can get the trailer lifters up under it. We got part of this started.
Oh, wait till you see the struggle to get through this side right here.
We just got to come up that high all the way around because it's really low, the siding is. That's the progress so far.
This was the enclosed porch that was attached to the trailer when we found it. That tree right there, it cost us an extra $1,000 to move it to protect that tree and not harm it. But this was what was attached. The movers had to cut all this off, and they did that as part of the move and cut all that off for us.
Look at that view. They have a lake view.
That's nice. I know why they
That's a
bought
lake
the
to walk
property.
in. Yeah, for sure. There's a dock down there.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This side right here almost got us to quit. This heavy, thick sheets of steel went almost from one side to the other, and that's 24 feet. We ended up having to meditate a whole weekend and a couple extra days to think on this, and ended up having to cut the siding up even higher than we thought we should, just to be able to get these sheets of steel out from under there. We almost quit, but then we searched inside ourselves, and we just couldn't find any quit inside of us. So, as you can see from the video, we put a lot of work into being able to even move that mobile home to our land or pay someone to do that. So the long and short of this video is that nothing is really free. Just because we didn't exchange money to buy that mobile home doesn't mean we didn't exchange our time and our labor. Like I said, I was having to work 40-hour weeks and go after work with Christina for a couple hours during the week, a day during the week, to go over there and try to demolish the underside of that mobile home just so that a mover would come in and say that it could be moved. And then we didn't know even if then that they would say maybe it's unmovable for another reason. Like, 'cause I saw active termites on one of those posts coming up from the ground. Why you don't put wood in contact with the ground, it just makes a tunnel straight up into the rest of the structure. So I broke through all that so they don't have a contact to the ground anymore. And termites need that. And when we brought a mover in, they were like, yeah, okay, we can move it. Just no problem at all. Just not a problem. Almost $9,000 later, it was no problem at all. It wasn't even an issue to get it done at all. So yeah, what is the cost of free? There was a lot of sweat equity put into that. It wasn't free, but it was free. We got the best thing that we could find at the time, and we got very lucky to get it. Again, we didn't think we were going to end up in a double wide. They're not giving those things away for free. And if we hadn't done the things that we did and jumped on it when we had and volunteered to do the work ourselves, and again, I was even worried maybe she's going to have somebody show up and be moving it when we get there one day, you know, like, because she tried to give it away to some movers. Like, I'll let any of you movers have it if you'll just take it. And no one took it, thankfully, until we went over there and did the work. And then when we brought a mover out to move it for us, and then it was like, yeah, no problem. Well, it needs tongues and, you know, it needs some other issues. But that's what it looks like when we moved it right here. Once we finally dug it all out right there. This is what that looked like. And I'm also going to apologize because this video footage is going to be a little shaky because it was on a cell phone. I didn't have the GoPro out, so I do apologize. It's shaky.
There's no hold on, baby. It's off, you guys. It's on the side of the road. It ain't ready to go, but it's, look at this, leaning over. It's sitting almost on the ground. I know this camera's shaky because it's a cell phone and I'm not being stable. It is ripped away. This is where we've been working for a couple of weeks. Cut it away from the bottom. They did the rest of it. This is the back porch. What's left of that? Yikes. We put on all these trim boards ourselves, trying to hold the siding up against it because it's in bad shape. I'm replacing all this siding. That's just got to go. Woo, there was the tree might have been up in there. Something's up in there. Wow. Holy moly. Holy moly. Hi, kitty boy. How you doing? He's been our little friend. He's been.
They didn't even have to pull it off because they just cut the board above it.
I don't think they cut it. That's not a cut. It just came off. When they moved it, it just pulled off of it.
Or that.
Yeah, it's just rotted. Look, it didn't really. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hey, kitty boy. So the sewer ran that way and went that way, so they had to have been that way. And I do believe they went that way, like I said. There's the old axles. They got to throw it over to the side. Wow, so that's that. There's the old ventilation system. Yikes. Okay.
Those weird, like, holes.
Yeah, she's got a lot of lot cleanup. She didn't want a lot of lot cleanup, but unfortunately, that's just how this goes. I mean, how could there not be a lot of lot cleanup if it's been sitting here since the 80s? There's a beer bottle and bowls and shit under there. Are you panting, buddy? Are you all right? He's our little buddy. Man, y'all should have seen all the work we did. We had to cut and do so much stuff you just wouldn't believe. You really wouldn't believe. And there's our new POS. Set up to move. Ooh. Ooh, mosquitoes getting on my head. Wow. It's pretty brutal. These boys ain't messing around. Oh, there's a dead possum's carcass. Oh, yeah. You get the kitty boy some water? Okay. That's nice of you. Yeah, they didn't have to take the fence down. You know, I already knew they wasn't going to have to do that. She was really worried about that tree. She did not want that tree down. And these boys, I knew these boys could do it. I've seen these dudes do this kind of stuff before. 24 by 52. Hey, a little bit of an echo. Yikes. Once, kind of curious what it looks like in between there. I need to pull that old floor up. I wish I could do it while it's apart. But I'm not going to get that option. Big giant old nail there. Let me get out of here. Whoa. Alright, so that's cool.
And that's where we're going to end this video. Once again, I will have abrupt endings to my video because I'm not good at this yet. So, that's how we ended up with the free double wide. I appreciate you guys hanging out this long. If you stayed through the whole video, I don't have much of a channel yet, so if anybody would like to like and subscribe or share my channel amongst anyone they know, that'd be awesome. I'd really like to build a channel, so I like making videos, but you know, it's got to make sense. So, appreciate it. Y'all have a great rest of your day. There's more to come.